What is up, good people? You're tuning back into the Sinusoidal Podcast. This is episode 7, and we've got a very special guest with us today. We're doing things a little bit different. We've got Amarjeet Singha, who is the CSO and the head of IPs, festivals, and of touring of our very own SkillBox.
Thank you so much, Angat, for having me. And I'm excited to have this chat with you.
Likewise, man. It's really nice to do this episode. I think it's going to be a little bit different from our normal chats. So we like to start things off very intense. And just keeping true to that, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Me and my wife, we had bread with eggs
Nice.
and fried paneer.
Oh, yummy breakfast.
Yeah.
There's a related question coming to mind. What do you think is the most heavy metal breakfast?
Heavy metal breakfast.
I'm looking for wrong answers only.
Heavy. I think we'll have to watch Headbanger's Kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Sahil Makhija.
Yes.
You're in the crosshairs too, my man. Okay, so I think whenever we're starting out, I like to set the context a little bit. Just go back in time before we come into the present. So if you could take us back to the formation of SkillBox and just how SkillBox started out.
Yeah, sure. I was obviously one of the early employees, but not that early. SkillBox started in 2014, 15.
Right.
The very early formative years when the company was incorporated and everything. And
Yeah.
Anmol and he got some of these early angel investors.
Nice.
He was working in, I think, Harman, JBL Harman, India. And that's how the journey started. I think he started the company with angel investors, and there was this early group of employees that were there. I was not there then.
Okay.
You
joined them later?
Yeah, I joined them later. I was, in fact, the first, off-site employee where I was based out of Bangalore, because I was always in Bangalore, right?
Right.
And initially, SkillBox started out as a art community platform, like, say, a LinkedIn for art-based, forms.
Right.
LinkedIn for musicians.
Yeah.
LinkedIn for artists.
Yeah.
But, by then, SkillBox somehow, that didn't really take off. And SkillBox somehow then came into live entertainment, event ticketing, and we started producing shows on our own,
Nice.
for the independent scene predominantly.
This was like 1 or 2 years after the start of?
Yeah, 2 years, and then SkillBox started curating shows in Delhi, since in the NCR region, since they were based out of there.
Gurgaon.
And then Gurgaon, and also when I was in my old company, old passion project with Sarthak, my business partner, Bohemian Life.
Right.
So we were also like the first big client for them in terms of event ticketing, when we had this interval store, and we were the clients then, and that's how we started talking. I started talking to Anmol and Kalol, who was there, who's still there, and all the people at SkillBox, and that's how I also I got hired, and then everything is
brings us up to speed, right?
Yes. But I think essentially it's like 8 years old technically.
Yeah. Been pulling off kick-ass shows for 8 years now.
Yes.
And how did you get into, say, organizing events? And then I think you were doing that with Bohemian Life first, and then you started working with SkillBox.
Yeah, so when I was in college, I'm in engineering college.
Yeah.
Music was always there. I used to play drums. I still like to play drums. And we used to have this college. Always there is a college gang who's into music, rock music, and they want to form bands in college. And I was one of them. And obviously, naturally, that event management, doing shows, that thing came, that Kira came into me. And we, in my second or third year, with my batchmates, we did our college festival. We were part of the organizing team. College festival used to happen, but not at a larger scale.
Which college were you in?
It's It's in rural Karnataka. It's in North Karnataka.
Okay.
So
not in Bangalore?
Not in Bangalore.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't allow that. So
she knew what goes down over here.
She's like, just go to an engineering college, same university, BTU, chalega, but not in Bangalore.
And so you were okay with that? Sorry, I
just want to know
Amarjeet's story.
I just want to come out and do my engineering and then see where it takes me. So I mean, that event management Kida, like the doing concerts wala thing came from college, and while we did a very successful festival in college, then I always kind of started realizing that events is something I want to do. I mean, basically live events.
Nice.
Yeah. And I mean, after college I got placed in one of the IT companies, I mean, as usual, and then I got posted in Bangalore. And I mean, the day I came here, it's a very interesting story. I started looking out for potential bandmates in Bangalore.
Priorities.
And, when I was doing my training for the IT job.
Yeah.
And I found some interesting people online, some mutual friends from Manipur,
nice.
From Imphal. They were staying in Bangalore, and this guy is like a huge Meshuggah fan.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like, that time, 2010, RSJ, Great Indian Rock.
Yeah.
Used to happen in Palace Grounds, right? And Meshuggah was touring.
Good old days, man.
Good old days.
Palace
so,
Grounds.
The day I landed in Bangalore, I straight away went to his place in BTM layout. And he's like, let's go for the show.
Yeah.
It's today. It's Meshuggah.
On the day of
I mean, I didn't know him. I didn't meet him. Like, this is the first time. And he welcomed me to his place. And then we just had, I think, a couple of beers. We went to Chinglung.
Oh,
in Brigade Road, and then had more beers, and then we went to the Great Indian Rock concert featuring Meshuggah.
Dude.
And what I saw that day, this was 2010, so it's quite been some time now. And what I saw that day is like, I was just blown away with how a live gig of like international stature and with pro sound lights, which I've probably never seen before.
That was like your first one.
Yeah, I mean,
it was Meshuggah.
Not first one, but with that kind of
that production,
production, or I mean, musicality, the professionalism, the the way how live sound works,
the whole
like
thing,
the mix,
right?
everything, right?
Yeah.
I was totally blown away, and I was like, fuck, man, this is what I want to do.
Fuck yeah.
That day.
Yeah.
And I mean, I saw everything, and I was just like, I kept thinking about it, and I mean, I was doing my IT job, like I went to, it was fun, it was chill, but not. Then I realized it's not something I want to do.
You're not.
I mean, forever.
Yeah.
And I mean, and started checking out the scene here. There was Kaira, the venue, first venue that I went to. Many shows there, metal or not, otherwise, and I mean, I just kept checking out. Then I formed my band as well, Chaishra. It's a metalcore band.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of college competitions, everywhere. Like we used to check on forums, where is the next college festival.
Yeah.
I think there was a website also, like collegefestindia.com or something. We used to check where is this college festival happening in and around Bangalore. And we met so many people from that scene, because we all graduated then. Even I think some of the bands still active till today is, I think, Orchid. Is one band that we competed against, and they're still like pretty much active, and they're kicking ass, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how I came into the scene, and like did my research about how shows are happening, and then gradually did some club shows.
Nice.
With
That's
my friend Suhas. Suhas, and there was one more friend called Answer, and we used to do this very odd places, makeshift places.
What was your one of your wackiest like early shows?
Early shows was Mary Brown. It's a burger joint.
Oh man.
Opposite Raheja Arcade.
This was the one you were mentioning earlier.
Bob's Bar, Koramangala opposite. There was this burger joint.
Pulling off a metal show at a burger joint.
Final Surrender played. They headlined. We were supporting them, and there was 2-3 more bands.
Yeah.
There was one band where Bharat was part of, Bharat Kashyap from Parvaz. He was also playing in one band there, and we had like 4-5 bands ka line up, and the entry was $100, and you get a free burger inside, not beer, sorry. So
that's
and
a
it was
steal deal.
And it was like metalcore show, and wow, man, it was such fun.
Burgers and metal. That sounds like such a unique experience, though.
Yeah. I think we still have pics from that event, videos event. So that was fun. That was wacky. Yes.
Did the managers and the people working there, did they know metal?
Yeah, I mean the manager who got us. Yeah, I mean the marketing manager who got us that. Obviously, he was very interested into music, and he thought maybe this marketing also might be a good way to promote his burger joint. But I mean they were obviously the waiters there, and people working there were very surprised.
Yeah, they would have.
But everyone had fun. Everyone was having burgers.
Yeah.
And it was good, but vaccious for sure.
Give metalheads a room and basic equipment and just like few of us, and we're gonna have the best time. Doesn't matter where it is, right?
Absolutely. That was fun, and we ended up doing a lot of odd venues like Extreme Sports Bar in Koramangala, in Kamnahalli. Then there was this venue in Brigade Road. There was, we did metal gigs in some very, very odd places. And these are not venues, right? These are just bars, right? We just put a site clear, and then we got in some basic sound, lights, and the drum kit. We also did something at many things, in fact, at this bar, which was Manchester United bar. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
now I think it's something else. I think it's a showroom.
It was opposite Indigo, right?
No, this was opposite Forum Mall.
Oh yeah, I remember now. It's an Nexa showroom. I think. I was in Christ College, so around that time.
So we did we also did a new metal tribute there.
Oh man, that would have been sick. That was a good place.
That was a good
beers and metal.
Yes. So I'm forgetting some, but we did some really, really good shows in some of the most odd venues. They are not venues, by the way. Just odd places.
You just got a space and you're like, let's make music happen.
Yes. That was fun.
In some capacity, do you still feel that that's happening in some level? In some cases?
We have venues now, at least, where live music are programmed on a daily basis. Weekly, daily basis. So I think now that those odd places are not there anymore, but we still have places where we can host, and obviously there are new places coming up now and then. So I think it's good now. Better
than before.
Yeah, obviously. Before there was no place, right? We used to literally scout.
Find someone who's willing,
talk to the managers and say, "Can we do a gig here? We'll get 200, 300 people."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Fine. If you get everything, you get the crowd. I'm fine." Right.
That's what matters for them, right? Yeah. Before we go further, I think just in a very layman way, what does SkillBox do?
Okay. So we have multiple business lines now. But in short, SkillBox is a live entertainment company.
Okay.
With expertise in concerts, in event ticketing, and artist management.
Nice.
So we have I think 4 major business lines. One of the biggest is obviously event ticketing, where we are event ticketing platform. Like any other platform. Like if you are a promoter, if you're an organizer, you can host your show on our platform and sell tickets. We support with marketing, basically, helping the show, with promotions and everything, right? It's like any other ticketing platform.
Got it.
So that is one of our biggest business lines. The next is obviously where we are promoters ourselves, which I head, right? All our internal SkillBox production, tours, concerts. We have a couple of music festivals as well. So that's a second business line where we are promoters ourselves, and we promote our own shows. We do produce our own concerts. Third is the brand team, where we activate different brands, mostly with alcohol and non-alcohol also. We activate through live music, right?
Okay.
Since that's our expertise. So
kind of like a partnership swing?
No, so it's like, say, a brand wants to do like, say, 16 shows, club shows across India promoting their new whiskey or
whatever.
So we activate that for them. We program all this. We produce end to end. It's branded shows, right? Like for example, I don't know if I can name, but there are campaigns, right, which say Bacardi, like Casa Bacardi tour. So it's a branded IP. So it's owned by Casa Bacardi, but it's executed by some music agency who does everything for them, right? For example,
so the IP is owned by the brand, and you guys are just helping them execute.
Execute it end to end.
Got it.
Because we have that expertise, right? In production, we have that expertise in artist programming, where we say we have to, to match the vibe of the brand, obviously. So that is one, one aspect of our company.
Yeah.
And last but not the least is Level House, which is artist management wing of SkillBox. It's headed by Yama. And Parvaz and Raman Negi, J-Babe, they are Dot, Blackstreet Blues. They are on our roster. So that's an artist management.
That's epic.
Wing of
SkillBox has got a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, everything to do with live ecosystem in India. And we have everything covered, and we are young and we are growing.
Thanks for making all those epic shows happen.
Thanks.
Continuing to bring some really cool artists. And I think I should ask you, like, how do you guys, get such a variety of different events? Because even if you look at what's happening right now, you have Anushka Shankar, Jacob Collier, Behemoth.
Yes.
I think I saw Hozo as well on your page.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's amazing because very often in our industry or in music, people tend to gravitate towards a style. I think it happens naturally. Like, it's you have a taste for something and it's easier to kind of understand that ecosystem and get that in. But I just want to know, how do you guys pull this off?
So see, we always have had an interest with niche genres.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, we me, most of our colleagues are rock metal fans.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we have been in the scene. We have been in the scene as fans also.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So we have this liking of niche genres, say metal, say techno, say K-pop, and say like independent, like indie music, not as in the label independent, but as in the sound, the genre indie, right?
Understood. Yeah.
Like you said, Anushka Shankar and Jacob Collier, right? I think it's important for us to have a focus on something, right? And our focus that we have found is niche. So when I say niche, this is variety of genres, but not massy. Okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah. See, Porcupine Tree, for example, can easily bring 15,000 people.
Yeah.
So it's massy in a sense, but still niche. You're getting my point. So
that's very interesting, man. And you guys have made the niche your focus.
Yes. So
very
it's
cool.
very, very interesting, and it's. I mean, we get a lot of satisfaction, man, because all these niche genres has a cult crowd.
Yeah.
You either follow or not.
That's so true. Yeah. Exactly. It's one
it's
or
cult.
the other.
It's just cult following. And to serve and to bring artists where there is a cult following is great, man. That feeling is great when you do something like that. Obviously there is a thing where we already like a set of rock metal bands, artists,
like your personal favorites.
But then when you explore, I mean, I have explored techno so much that I'm like, I was not into techno. I mean, I was not.
As metal kids, we never are, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I was not, and I mean, there was EDM, there was Avicii and all that.
Yeah.
Since radio plays and it's radio friendly, and you hear, I'm a big fan of Skrillex.
Nice.
Old Skrillex.
Yeah.
So as my job profile demands, I did a lot of research into techno subgenres and what was happening. I mean, there was a techno boom in India, right?
Yes.
Immediately after COVID.
Yeah.
So I was also, let's check it out, and really liked it. Yeah. There like history to their sound as well, like metal.
Yeah,
they have a lot of subgenres like metal. There's acid techno. There's it's fun. I mean, and when I did my research and with other genres as well, right?
Yeah.
This is very fun, and I could see that every subgenre, every niche, a genre or artist in general has good following in India. I mean, obviously the following, it can maybe do a 300-400 cap club show to a 2,000, 3,000 arena or a ground, or a 10,000, arena or a ground.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. So coming back to your point, I think we are really happy in doing all these niche genres. I mean, we did K-pop, right? We have a festival IP called K-Wave Festival. And we did 2 editions.
Crazy.
Yeah, and we are gearing up for the 3rd, but we're taking a break, trying to understand the market more in like
makes
K-pop.
Sense. Yeah.
And that is also niche.
Yeah, it is. But again, it's got a growing following now, I feel.
Of course. So it's very much fun, man, to program niche genres. And obviously, I mean, there's your usual A-listers that other promoters, bigger promoters are doing. Their focus is obviously large scale concerts.
Right.
But not right now for us. I mean, obviously, we want to do large scale, but for niche artists. That is
nice.
The thing,
That's
and
the balance.
it's much fun, man. It's
Is that experience which every fan wishes they had? Ki I wish I saw my favorite band like this, and like with the best kind of setup that you can. And
yes,
man,
that's
really
our goal
cool.
also. I mean, we are scaling up and we are growing up. And hopefully we keep scaling up and bring more and more favorite bands to.
Fingers crossed, man. All the genres that are there, like all the different kind of, even in the niches, what do you see being the most popular, like in terms of people actually showing up, coming to the show and watching? Do you see any kind of one has a little bit better response than any of the others?
I think genre wise, I think rock metal has the most cult crowd. In terms of, say, buying tickets early, as soon as it drops, all that. But I think for the right artist, even in other genres, for the right artist is the same. Right?
Okay.
When we did Glass Beams, right?
Yes.
So, it's indie.
I got an epic response.
Exactly. Amazing response.
Yeah,
amazing response. And, it really depends on the artist. But if you, in general, if you say, I think, I have my bias towards
that's fair.
rock metal, but I think rock metal fans,
that
obviously,
they do,
But other genres are also very close or same, depending on artist again.
This is so cool because I find it so interesting that you have this perspective, right? Because you kind of get a bird's eye view of what the scene is like. As a fan, you see certain parts, but you don't kind of get to see the averages, if I may.
Yeah.
So, that's really cool to just hear how it's different for... Maybe not exactly like you're saying, it's not exactly different, but it's little this thing.
Yeah.
Do you get a pulse for which artist is going to do well? Like for Glass Beams, for example, do you have like an intuition sometimes saying ki, bhai ye chalega, this will go like...
Yeah, see, I think first, what in general, like how we program or how we decide on which artist to get, or how we get to know that this artist has like following right now, or people... this artist is anticipated in India, or people are listening to that artist. So I think it's first, the ground, the roots, basically in social spaces where we meet each other, like, we hang out with our friends, what is playing, in that house party, for example, or what's playing on people's stories, for example. What when we go out to gigs, when we go out to our local shows, what are people talking about? You get a pulse, like
nice.
That is the starting point, I would say.
Very
That's the beginning. If 5 people come to me and say, have you listened to this band called Glass Beams? I'll be like, if I've heard it, great. If I've not, I'll go home and check it out. And then obviously that is like the starting point, and then we have tools. We have different analytical tools that, for the process.
You work with the data and you just...
No, we have there are tools in the market, paid tools in the market that gives you data for, say, Spotify listens, YouTube views, or even Instagram following. These are not accurate, but they do all these kind of observations.
Right. It gives you an estimate, maybe,
obviously I can see and I can see the numbers for India are great for this artist, but I can still decide, no man, still I won't risk bringing
that's
this
true,
artist. So it's all different for different artists.
But
second step is obviously to go and see the numbers, and Glass Beams, man, for India, India is one of the biggest markets.
Crazy. It's really crazy how it blew up, because that entire week or maybe 2 weeks, I think, leading up to the show, every second story had
and then after you see all these charts and the stats, you are convinced, then obviously then the next step is then making a more formal estimation of how many people might come, and that involves a lot of math. Obviously Excel sheets are our lives, right? And we ask around, we discuss internally. That's the most important part. And then then it takes its course. We check with partners, we check with brands, we check with other promoters, maybe. We have a inner circle of promoters, and then we do, and then we assess, and then we get in touch with their agents, and to see what their plans are for India. And that's how it takes its course. Then there's a lot of back and forth, and it's not easy to get in any band in India,
sure.
any genre.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things. I mean, I've been behind a certain band for say 7-8 years.
Oh man, can you tell us who?
It has happened. So, for example, Animals as Leaders, right? I was behind them for like
Okay.
5-6 years.
Damn.
And
nice.
finally, it happened.
Yeah.
And there are so many bands that I'm behind for like
years
and years. And I mean, if it happens, happens.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not so easy to just get any
I'm
like
sure.
band. There are plans. They have their
Yeah.
plans.
Yeah.
And for them, India is not like a primary market for XYZ reasons, right?
Yeah.
So they have to really plan out their touring and regions and everything. So everything, but yeah, in the end, it's all part of a process.
Personal question, but have you tried reaching out to Tame Impala?
What do you think?
And how long do you think? How many years?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I think Tame Impala is something that everybody anyway knows.
Yeah.
That it's a anticipated act.
It is, right?
India, and I think many promoters are behind.
Yeah,
them.
must be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, man.
And it will happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with us, maybe not with us. But I think Tame is a very anticipated act in India. And it should happen soon. Yeah.
Okay, talking about venues again.
Yeah.
What for you is a good venue? And you can also tell us about what is not a good venue. Like, what is a bad thing that you sometimes have to work with?
A good venue, see, when you say a live music venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is what? A stage setup, a good, viewing area, in-house PAs, good in-house PAs, good house lights, good, a decent mixer, digital mixer. They have maybe in-ear monitor system or not, whatever. These are like basic.
Yeah,
right?
what you would look for, the production.
And it's like it should, like, live venues are plug and play. I mean, you come with your backline, you come with your, drum kit, say, in India it's provided by the venue anyway.
Yeah.
So you come in, play, plug out, next day other band comes, their setup, like the stage setup is changed according to the band.
Yeah.
And it is a regular programming. Yeah.
Nice.
That is a music venue.
That's a good place where you can run
decent,
continuously.
music venue with, like I said, decent sound, decent light, mixing board.
Fair.
Decent acoustics, of course, and a bar. Obviously, they will need a bar to keep running. Yeah, that's a decent live venue, which is for live music.
Mm-hmm.
Or say, they can also do, say, stand-up comedy or other art forms, theatre, whatever. That's a good live venue.
Right. Nice. A lot of artists, because we get to speak to some of them when they come down for the shows.
Yeah.
So a lot of them find it amusing that shows are at malls. It's not a new concept because I think it was Joe from Textures he was telling us about how it used to happen in the US a while back.
Yeah.
But I think even for the fans as well as for the artists, there is that little element of surprise.
Yeah.
You caught Steven Wilson calling out this one, the
McDonald's
and all.
Yeah.
That Steven is just like, he's having fun with it. But yeah, I did want to know that, what goes behind making that decision, maybe.
Okay, so see, venues in India, when you say venues, I'm not talking about the clubs, the smaller spaces.
Yeah.
Venues in India, we don't have that infrastructure. If you see Europe, UK, or even Australia, they have venues for every capacity level. Like they have a venue for, say, 300 to 400 or 500.
Yeah.
They have a venue for 1,000 venues for 1,000 cap. They have a list of venues for 1,500 and so on.
Right.
Arenas can take 5,000, 6,000, and if you are doing stadiums, then stadiums are up for rent.
Stadiums are.
Same in the US, UK. They have a series of venues. Right. They have list of venues as per caps. Which are again. Which are live music venues. These are only for live music, right?
Yeah.
They have in-house whatever specs, they have house lights, everything is there.
They probably just got the what you described earlier.
Correct.
That
in a larger scale.
Bar and
in a larger scale, right? But in India, there is no, if I say music venue for say 5,000 capacity, there's nothing like that.
You've got to do an open ground.
Correct.
There's no.
So now, second point for us is to find spaces that will allow us to do live music concerts. And give us rent. And obviously, it cannot be a random ground, right?
Yeah.
People have to understand that this is a live concert happening with this kind of genres, with techno, with rock, with hip hop, right? So we have no option but to go for open grounds, like you said, lawns or resort mein, whatever lawns they have. And the interesting part is there are malls now which have a courtyard. They may be a courtyard, or it may be a ground next to the mall which is owned by the mall. Right? Now also for the mall, their benefit is they're getting some marketing out of it. Or they're utilizing that space, because malls are mostly situated in good areas, right? They have their parking sorted, they have their traffic sorted, and malls are ready to give us that venue with some support also. Even in some cities, they support like
with the production or with
sometimes.
Okay.
So instead of me, for example, if I'm a concert promoter, I won't say a venue for 3,000 people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I go to any, say, a ground, or they will ask me for expensive, like how shadis happen, right? Wedding rates.
Got it.
We have 2 days setup minimum.
Yeah.
1 show day, 1 dismantling.
Right.
So we need 5 days, right?
Oh damn.
Or 4 days.
Fuck. Okay.
They'll say 4 days rate card. Yeah. 4 lakhs into 4, 16 lakhs. I'm not gonna pay 16 lakhs for a venue
just for the
to host 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't make sense. I mean, no one will, right?
Yeah.
So and plus I will have to do all the production myself. Like I'll have to bring everything myself, right? So there are malls who support music, who support live music, and plus it's also their marketing thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll say, I have my space.
Yeah.
3,000 aram se, take it. We'll collaborate. We'll market it for you, or you we are partners in.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely makes sense.
And I'm getting that venue for maybe free. Let's say free.
Nice.
And I can do my own production. Sometimes production is already there. Stage are there, right?
Stage is there?
Sometimes in some venues, right? Phoenix, we have already have a trust there. Like there's a stage.
It's permanently there?
Yes.
Oh, crazy. Yes. In the Taco Bell area?
Both.
Oh,
in the courtyard also, in the back area also.
Oh,
they have
nice,
2 trusses. So these spaces are there who are supporting us.
That makes
right?
a lot of
to make
sense.
events viable for us. So if I'm getting that mall, the mall is supporting me with the venue, with other things as well.
Yeah.
I have to do it there. It's natural. It's basic for me to do it there.
Because
right?
that's
because,
one of the few places it's making sense for you.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, it may come with its own challenges.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the acoustic is not good. The people are seeing from the restaurants. But people are not looking at the bigger picture where the show is happening, bro. That's the biggest thing. You are a fan. Okay. You bought a ticket, of course. You come to the show. We'll 100% try to deliver a great experience.
Yeah.
Obviously, right? You enjoy the show. You go home satisfied. I mean, if you nitpick and say, there people are there, you go there.
Yeah.
You also can go there and watch if you want to. It's, and there are challenges. These are challenges, right? And we all have to bear it.
Yeah,
India doesn't have infrastructure.
I think that is the biggest thing for you guys.
It's difficult for us also. For example, a band wants to do sound check, and in certain ways, the sound check is obviously a closed affair. Right?
Obviously, right. Yeah.
Now, in a mall courtyard, if you're sound checking, people are looking from first floor, clicking pictures. It's very difficult for us also to control that. And we don't like it. Right. But we have to...
You got to work with what you have.
Exactly.
I think it's that kind of a situation,
we got to just deal with it. Because then... I mean, just for this inconvenience, obviously the artists are not happy. They will complain it to us.
Yeah.
We'll try to control as much as possible, but obviously it's a mall. Yeah. Right? You cannot control the sound check because then people are looking at fans are already there.
It's a very natural reaction to
but see, it's an we are also not happy about it.
Okay.
For the sound check,
that
we are
makes a lot of sense, man.
Let me not see, But it is an inconvenience for us also, right? Yeah. But the thing is that the show will happen. The show is viable for us, and if the show is not viable, we'll not be able to do shows like this.
The trade-off is either do it or you don't do it.
You don't do it, and I cannot do it knowing that I'll go very much in loss.
That obviously doesn't
right?
make
It doesn't
good
make sense, and we cannot do that because at the end of the day, it's just if we go into losses, then how will we continue to do what we do, right?
Yeah.
And we have to at the end of the day, it started with passion. Now it's passion business. Right? Business are there. We are a huge team now. It's a company. Every promoter in India, I mean, look, there is passion project. I was also in a passion project before this, right? With Bohemian Life. Yeah. But that was not full time. It was a passion project and we were having fun.
Yeah.
obviously learned a lot of things. Whatever I'm doing is obviously because what I did in Bohemian Live, I got my experience, and we are still learning.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah, man.
Right? It has to work. So to answer your question, bluntly, we don't have any other option. Unless there is a new option that has come up, that is there in the market, which are giving good subsidized rates for us that make sense to our P&Ls.
Yeah.
Otherwise, malls are supporting us, and it's good. I mean, look, even if you do in a great arena, some people will always come and say the sound was not good.
Yeah.
You can see this in international gigs also.
That's very true.
Right?
Yeah. That's
so I think we are obviously trying to make more and more the experience more, and we are also learning, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think at the end of the day, the mall thing is something that is there in India.
Yeah,
it's an anomaly, and malls support. They have that space. We can hold five. I mean, Bharatiya Mall can hold 8,000, 9,000 people.
Man.
Yeah, I mean
the same one, the Steven Wilson area.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
What was the turnout for Steven Wilson like?
Oh, it was great.
It was great. I know. I saw most of my friends there, which is awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, mall support all these kinds of music shows, and it's good for their marketing.
Yeah.
And we go hand in hand,
Absolutely. It's a win-win that you're trying to do.
It's a win-win, and it's a win-win. We are trying to obviously, up the experience for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it will be there for some time unless we get better venues, dedicated live venues.
Yeah. I think that's a big piece of the puzzle that's missing, and I think in one of the videos that we had made earlier, we spoke about how Coldplay was able to do that because they had some support from the state.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And they were able to pack an arena.
Yeah, I mean, a band like that stature, right?
Yeah, that's also true.
Even if they do in, say, Mysore Stadium, they'll sell it.
Yeah.
Or any other stadium in India.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ahmedabad had that infrastructure because I think cricket ground is one of the biggest. It was newly made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I think it would have the fact that it became such a thing. It's a trend, right? It's like a wave, like you said. These small things you notice, people talking about it around you, slowly to the stories, eventually reflects in the data.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it's not anyone's one thing to say.
Yeah.
Something which is it's butterfly effect going on over here, right? But for whatever reason, Coldplay took off, and I think it was a good start. Maybe it's opening the state's eyes to how much both culture and business exist in this live music, live event space. So
absolutely. And see, I think live entertainment, I mean, it was movies before, right? Movies still there, right? Movies was the primary source of entertainment for Indian families, correct? I think it's changing now. There's OTT now, there's home, whatever, and then there is now live entertainment, which is also blowing up thanks to Coldplay and thanks to post-COVID revenge, whatever.
Revenge tourism.
So it's opening up, and I think we were a sleeping giant anyway, right?
Nice.
Because we consume a lot of music, both domestic and internationally. So it was always there. It was a sleeping giant, and it's opening up again thanks to Coldplay for that. But I mean, it was always there. But people are now realizing, okay, live entertainment is great form of doing something in the weekend, right? Or my favorite artist is coming, I should go. It's a great experience. I mean, I think live entertainment is slowly becoming, I'm talking about India. Outside to it are already surpassed everything. I think you saw the report of Live Nation a couple of days back.
Insane.
So it is primary source of entertainment now. And in India, it's still growing, which is very, very good. People are realizing that I mean, it's fun to go out for concerts. And people are spending more and more on concerts.
I met a lot of people who were, I met these like college kids, man, at Steven Wilson. It was so amazing because they're just chilling, and he's like, hey, my first concert. And he's got his Opeth jacket on, and he's like, I know this stuff. And that's awesome.
See, it's becoming part of the culture, right? Which was there in the West.
Absolutely.
Like parents used to take their kids to their first show, and then obviously they become part of the culture. It's same as like being a football fan in the UK.
Absolutely.
So it's all part of the culture, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's changing in India. I mean, and good for us.
Yes. Nice, man. While we're on this topic of gigs, I think there are a few other things that both I as a fan and some people on the online community and beyond, there are things that have been said.
Yes.
Amarjeet, we are going to dig in now.
Let's go.
Someone came to I think it was Steven Wilson, and they came from out of Bangalore, out of town.
Okay.
And we've seen this from the days of the Metallica gig in Palace Grounds. You remember they had that baggage area?
Yeah.
Dude, that was pure chaos because there was literally bags piled on top. That was a whole other scene. But the kind of thing that is curious here is when you're traveling from abroad, when you're traveling from out of town and you're trying to enter, say, a show and you're not able to bring your bag in, that seems to be a fair enough, like, okay, it's a doozy. What do I do with my bag? So,
I think, the reason we or any other promoter don't allow bigger bags.
Yeah.
I mean, I think till Fenny it's there. Smaller bags is fine, or your Decathlon smaller bag is fine. But why we don't allow bigger bags is there are multiple reasons for that.
Yeah.
One is security, obviously. You cannot frisk a very big bag in like say 30 seconds. Yeah. And it might have many things.
Yeah.
It might be like say narcotics, for example. Which will put us and the show in jeopardy.
Right. Yeah.
Right? That is one. Second, some bands are very, very particular about shooting equipments. Like if they can now see someone brings the bag, its camera inside, and we don't allow, then he'll start a scene saying, where do I keep this now?
That's true.
So multiple things. And also see, the thing is like security, things that are not wanted inside all these. I understand it's a valid reason. I mean, it's a valid problem, right?
Yeah.
But see, we never say that we will allow bags.
Right. That's true. You guys have been clear on that.
So I think it just, I mean, see, we can have a locker system out there.
Yeah. Have you thought about that? Like,
look, the problem with that is everything comes with a problem. in a concert where there is like 4,500 people, right?
Yeah.
We'll put a locker there.
Yeah.
There'll be a security guard or 2 bouncers, whatever. We'll
put some people there.
And we'll give them the key, whatever. You can put it free of cost. That's fine.
Okay.
Right. Someone comes, then finds their stuff stolen from there. Then again they'll come to us and this is your security, this is your... See, all these security people, they are contractors, right?
Yeah.
So they are not all full-time employees.
You don't have that.
Cannot trust them 100% also.
Makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is another layer of problem where like if we do lockers, we can do. It's not a big deal. But the thing is that logistical issue, and again, if someone flicks the bag, something is missing, it just
tricky.
adds to the problem of everyone, like us, the fans, us, everyone. So what we advise people is like you plan properly. You come bring smaller bags, or if you're coming, like if you're traveling,
if you're flying in, I think that's the only time when it's a real issue.
I know it's a little bit of it is an inconvenience for sure. If I was a fan, I'm traveling to other city and I want to go to the grounds directly, I will not be able to unless I have a small bag.
Right. Yeah.
So I know we're trying to figure. We'll see what we can do properly, and we are obviously trying to address all these things.
Yeah.
But I think I mean for now, I think fans need to plan a little bit on where they can keep their bags if they're coming from outstation, But yeah, we are doing.
It's a work in progress, man. Absolutely, you can't. You don't
it
really
is.
nail everything in one shot, and
because there is doing an event is like putting up a mini city. Right, in like a town out of nowhere.
Right.
We have everything there, right? We have to have everything there. So there might be some things which are missed. There might be some things which are not there yet. But yes.
Nice, man. It's all towards making the scene better.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Another interesting one. I don't think there is a solution to this, but you will be the best person to ask.
Sure.
You guys have SkillBox Pay, which is like the new card system which you guys have started, which
cashless.
Yeah, it seems like a great idea, honestly, because my personal experience was pretty smooth at Steven Wilson. That was nice, but I did see some people having some negative experience with that. I think the main kind of pain points that people face is that you have to top it up. I think that feels like a cover charge le rahe hain, and maybe that combined with sometimes the queues being difficult to get to or things being sold out and then you have to end up spending more and all of. So that is one thing. And I think just if you can shed some light on just this currency system in general, because I know you guys have tried a lot of things. You've tried like coupons, those plastic ones, those normal coupons, the paper ones. So
see, for fans, I know the tap and pay system that we have. We still have a lot of issues there, and we are aware of it.
Right.
It may be sometimes there's a surge, there's a surge in people coming in, and sometimes there are connectivity issues. There are some issues that comes with the devices, not.
Network is always, because it's 3,000 people in a place.
No, we have internet for that. We take internet for that.
Acha, for your
we set up internet for all these things. Nice. But still, there are problems, and I know we are aware of this. There are problems, and we are trying to identify each and every one, and trying to fix all those issues and make the flow. So with every event or every tour we do, we come up with more and more SOPs for tap and pay.
Right.
Still, there are new problems that comes up, obviously, but we are trying to make it as smooth as possible. There are multitude of problems with coupon systems, and because see, it's a large concert area, right? People handling. Then we also have to reconcile on what was sold, what was not sold. All that.
That's a huge part of it.
Inventory management. For, like you said, things are sold out. Now we are also trying to see how much we should get the stock for beer for this many people. And obviously it changes with cities also. Right. For example, Bangalore consume like beer more than hard liquor. Also depends on the weather. Depends on a lot of things.
Really? That's so interesting.
On a lot of things. So you cannot obviously overestimate and then bring, and then since according to the licenses you cannot take it back, right? We have to destroy the stock.
Oh, that's the scene, is it? That's crazy.
I mean, we have to balance.
When the these other IPs you were talking about, like Bacardi, XYZ, when they do the tour, is it the same kind of thing? You guys
No, so the licenses that we acquire for excise, for alcohol, it depends on state to state, obviously. But most of the states have this policy where once you acquire, since it's a single day license, once you acquire for it, it has to be consumed or destroyed. If it's not consumed, it's मतलब उस ground में खत्म होना है.
वहीं पे खत्म, because that's your
either you
IPs
consume or you destroy it. You cannot take it back.
Got it.
Right. So now we have to like really do a deeper level of inventory management, and sometimes obviously, like again, it's a work in progress, and we are aware of it's a legit problem, right?
Fair, man.
And we are making it. I mean, we sometimes what we do in our own concerts, we stay in the line, we check what is an issue.
Nice.
We and there are issues.
Right.
It is frustrating sometimes. But I mean, we are trying to. I mean, see, even if we bring, sometimes what happens is even if we bring more manpower, it doesn't solve the problem. So we have to identify the problems which we are doing it and trying to make it better.
It's like it's such a buzzkill when beer runs out, no?
No, obviously.
I think that happened to you guys once recently, and people were quite upset about it.
Yes. Sometimes hard liquor runs out, sometimes beer runs out, sometimes both runs out. So it has happened,
I'll share one small story with you, okay? I was at, I had gone to see Leclerc, and they were not headlining or anything, but they're just like, it's one of my favorites. Me and my friends are nicely buzzed, we're flying, we're lit up, and we're just peaking. And we've gone to the stage, we've gone to like the stage where Leclerc is supposed to play at, and we're just standing there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I don't think this is Leclerc, bro. And like we're checking the Instagram thing, we're checking everything.
The schedule.
I go, the schedule, and no announcements, nothing. Then I go to the FOH guy, and I'm like, hey dude, sorry, got a question. Is Leclerc not happening here? Do we have the wrong stage? And he's like, no dude, Leclerc was cancelled.
Okay.
And that was like the three of us who were there, all just got a heavy BT, and we were like, okay man, we were just like moping about, we're like, this man. And I think somebody else was playing. Who was playing that day? Yusuf Dies. Yusuf Dies was there on that other stage. So it's amazing music that's there, but just that like hit that you take because of that was a band I booked the festival for. So I think cancellations and changes, date changes, venue changes, that's I think that's something that's a big bummer for fans. And probably should ask you, what's the reason why it happens most of the time?
Changes in venues, dates, I mean, the thing, obviously we don't like to change anything than the original whatever we have announced, but sometimes there are logistical issues. I don't think we have ever cancelled a gig. I mean, that is the worst case scenario, right? We touch wood, we don't want to do that, but there has been certain circumstances where we couldn't avoid it. So for example, I think the only I think venue change is something which is little inconvenient compared to a date change, right? Date change is massive because obviously you have to redo all your plans and everything. Absolutely. And that is something obviously we don't want to do it. But I think we did only one date change, and that was with the Wilson date in Mumbai.
Right.
So what has happened is when we book tours, we obviously see the blackout dates.
Yeah.
Right. The blackout dates may be bigger local, religious festivals.
Yes.
And dry days, for example, because alcohol is a very important part of the concert experience, plus our business,
right.
And like when we book tours, we see, right? And what we have seen is there are some local dry days, which are dry days only for that state.
Okay.
Right? So for the state of Maharashtra, there was a dry day. Some Ekadashi was there. And on Google, on any calendars, it was on Saturday.
Right.
So our tour starts on Sunday. So we're good, right?
Yeah.
But I think at the last moment, the government changed the date, or it was notified later.
Yeah.
Now the dry day is on Sunday, which was our show day.
Damn.
Right? And look, the thing is, like, without so obviously since it's a dry day, we'll not be able to sell alcohol, right?
Is that such a big part of your revenue?
It is. See, the thing is, alcohol sales, first, it's experience for people, right?
Yes,
I mean, if there's no alcohol, again, people will start, complaining. And obviously, it's not a good experience when you go out to concerts, right? I mean, it's already very important for the fans as well. Now, when it comes to us, obviously, I mean, look, in India, the ticket sales is one revenue.
Yeah.
Obviously, the primary. And the other is the F&B sales, predominantly alcohol.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And if we are not able to sell, then obviously, like I said, first is the fan disappointment. And second is also we take a very, very big hit on our P&Ls. Because that constitutes a major part of our revenue. And to, again, make the show viable, right? So
it's literally second in line after ticket sales.
Yes, absolutely.
So it could be the difference between breaking even and
going to loss. And see, even in some genres, it might even go higher than ticket revenue. Like in electronic or in techno, sometimes the F&B revenues are on par with ticketing revenues, or sometimes even more.
Interesting.
So it's a very important aspect. And obviously we had to take the difficult decision of changing the date from Sunday to Monday.
Right.
So now we understand there has been there are people who are flying in, flying out. We do understand. I know. So and I mean, it's between that or we losing
experience and not
losing
being
the
able
experience to and money and it's just, and fortunately we had 2 off days in between the Mumbai and Delhi, the next show.
Right.
So we had to take we had a space to accommodate, and we proposed this to the management, and they were very understanding and said, okay, if that's the case, let's move it to Monday. And I understand there's a lot of disappointment and people were angry, and that's why we had said, if you need a refund, happy to. And I think there are a couple of people who have flown in for the show, and we will make up to them in some with like something or the other. We want to, because we as fans ourselves, we were very sad.
Because that feeling.
Of course. I mean, we have to make it up to them. And again, like, this is not something we take lightly or we want to do it. Date change is like really, really bad. Like, you
don't want to.
We don't want to do that. We don't want, and it takes everything, like all the planning goes for a toss. But fortunately for us, we had an off day, like I said, in between. So they were in Mumbai anyway. So we could do that. And I mean, we got only around 100 refund requests, I think. 100, not more.
That's not bad.
I think people who really couldn't come, we did refund all of them. Yeah.
And luckily you guys also had shows in the major cities, so most of the fans would have luckily been able to catch
and
them.
Some people were there who wanted to change the ticket, like from Mumbai to Delhi, and we were happy to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
just sort it out for them.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
A1, man. Yeah. Let's do one quick fun segment in between. This is like rapid fire, so just like aram se, just whatever comes to mind. In the team, who is the most organized?
I think every one of us is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we work with a lot of sheets, we work with a lot of moving parts.
Nice.
We work with a lot of WhatsApp groups. And I think the entire team is really organized, yes.
Nice. Who is the easiest to panic?
Me.
Yeah. Who is the best chef?
I don't think anyone is.
You guys are all running on fast food and energy drinks.
Kallol might be, because he cooks sometimes when he's traveling and we get an off day and we are at someone's place.
Nice. Yeah. Who's the funniest?
Me. I think so. I hope so.
You gotta check with the others what they think about
I've got some good reviews about myself.
Nice. Who's the quickest to anger?
I think everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Who gets wasted the easiest?
I think Anmol.
Who is the most optimistic?
Anmol.
Who's the wisest?
I think maybe Anmol.
Who's always getting late?
Kallol.
And who is the best musician?
I don't think anyone is.
You play the drums, though.
Yeah, I play the drums, but we are all
just like dabble in it. Okay, fair. That was a little fun one. Just to get break the flow up a bit.
Yes, I would like to answer the venue change part also.
Yes, please. Let's actually get right back into it.
Yeah. So venue change again. We only do it if there is a logistical mismatch or or we have to say upgrade the venue when there is a lot of ticket sales happening. Then the sales outgrows the venue,
right?
And we don't want to say, ideally say sold out and many fans who
still
wanted to
come
and or the other way when we have to say downgrade where the sales are not that
enough
much that we expected it to be, and makes no sense in doing that venue anymore, and we can like do a smaller venue and elevate the experience for everyone.
Nice.
And sometimes venue becomes unavailable, there is something that happens in the venue, there is XYZ things, and but yes, venue change, I don't think it's a big inconvenience, but I think one other challenge that we have right now is getting the message out. Like you said, like your band was cancelled, the band that you wanted to see, and you didn't know about it. So for us, I think we are trying to do a app-based notification where individual people, say for example you have booked a Steven Wilson ticket, then if there is any changes in that or important messages we want to give you, then you get that notification,
right?
Because emailers, obviously there's bounce rates,
mixed,
WhatsApp is very restrictive, right? Social media, not everybody can,
you can miss it easily.
Exactly, right? So all these we want to reach out to the fans and quick about the update as soon as possible, but there are restrictions, like I said, that we are not able to, and everyone will not keep checking their social media. Sometimes what happens is, and it's a genuine mistake at our end, when we announced and the link was updated with the venue, so there are instances where the venue, there are 2-3 venues of the same name in the same city.
Damn. Okay.
And there was some issue where we the venue came as the other venue, not the right. Is
that
venue.
what happened with Glass Beams?
Yes.
Yes.
So there are
people
two
who went to the wrong
Gymkhana
one.
who does.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was Sector 6 for some tickets.
Yeah.
And then originally it was Sector 29.
Right.
And because of some glitch, some people got tickets with that wrong address.
Oh man.
It was Huda, but different sector.
Yeah.
Right. And that's because of some glitch in our systems.
So Gymkhana, Huda is common. Only the sector is
different. There's one in Delhi also.
Yeah.
So all these are things that we are also trying to do double check and everything is correct. Now we know some people have received the wrong address.
Right.
Now we're not able to reach them to tell that whatever you received in the tickets is wrong.
Right.
So that's why we're trying to improve the way of reaching out to them, saying, hey, venue has changed. Hey, sorry for the glitch, you have a wrong address, this is the right
This
address.
is the right
Or
one,
any
yeah.
important updates about the gig.
That's true. Could be
Now
anything.
we are opening gates early, or you know, gates are pushed, whatever. We want, but the challenge that we are facing right now is to get to the fans on time about an important update, which we are figuring it out on how to make the experience more seamless.
Yeah, makes sense, man.
Yeah.
This next one I have personal beef with. I think water should be free inside gigs, but what do you think?
See, we have obviously in thinking about this, and inside, even internally, we have thought about it a lot, and obviously some section think it can still be sold.
Right.
Some sections think it should be free, and there is a thing going on. We are aware of this thing where I think at that concert it's at like $50 a bottle or something like that.
$100 is what I've seen. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is something that we are also trying to figure and maybe make it free with some partners maybe, and we are aware of this.
I hope for that, because it's more than like you willing to pay for it as a fan, but I think it's more of a gesture thing. Because obviously the economics are different, so you're paying $100 for a small bottle, which is gonna be another reason why a fan would feel turned off. But I think one of the festivals that I attended last year or last year, they just had free water and just clean, sanitized drinking stations, and not saying it was completely easy to manage, but I still remember that to this day. It was just like a small gesture, which is like, mehman aaya to pani pilana hai, something like that.
Or we can like make it at MRP or whatever, like a separate stall, whatever. I mean, we are just figuring it out, or like you said, we can make it totally entirely free. Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah. No, we are aware of this, and like I said, we are discussing this internally very seriously.
Yeah. We've heard a lot about why big bands can come to India, can't come to India. We had made a video about this on our page, where a lot of people kind of recognize the sentiment. They were also somewhere very interested in this whole thing. So I think while I have you here, this is a very, very good question to ask you about the understanding that we have right now. Set the context is we want our favorite big bands to come. The video that we made covered why that could be unfeasible certain times.
Yes.
Because what we know is that the rate that these bands are charging is the same across anywhere on the globe for their performance.
Of course.
Maybe the currency issue in India is playing into it, which makes it. Because that must affect the entire supply chain to the point where you have to sell alcohol to make the money back,
to sell water
to make the money back, and to do all of these things to break even and make the show feasible, right? So talk to us about.
See, I think first part of any artist coming to India is the intent of that artist,
right?
Okay. There are first is intent. The artist wants to go to India or not. Maybe in the future also. मतलब इंडिया आपके प्लान में है कि नहीं, आपको जाना है, आपका मन है कि नहीं. That is the first and foremost thing.
Really, that it's not gonna be to, I don't know, to maybe like a commercial thing. Or
commercial will come later on. But first is intent, right? For example, they might have their biggest streaming from India, but they still don't want to go to India. Maybe अरे तो bands मतलब there are bands who don't tour outside of US, bro. Like they tour only in the US. मतलब बाहर जाना ही नहीं है उनको. They don't like traveling maybe. They don't like touring maybe.
US में sorted भी होता है scene.
Correct. बस लेके like they do, and so for them domestic touring means US or UK or Europe.
Right.
So international touring means Japan, Australia, India, Asia, Middle East. That is international touring for them.
Okay. Got it.
So अगर किसी band का there is no intent only, they will not come. जितना भी आप पैसा दे दो, पैसा like nobody will throw like endless money for a say system of a down. But वो आएगा भी नहीं.
Intent नहीं है.
Intent ही नहीं. Unless their plan change. Now see, it can change anytime. Okay. So ठीक है, let's explore. For example, their management takes a decision. Let's explore international touring.
Right.
Let's go to Australia. First thing is Australia, Japan, because their economies are there. The market is matured. There, right. So then. Second comes, then if we are going to Australia, why don't we add, say, Middle East or India? Or it can be the other way. We have a brilliant offer from Middle East. let's say if you can add other markets.
Got it.
The management will tell the agents.
Right.
Agents will start scouting. If agents already, obviously most of the agents already have their promoter partners. They will just
got your networks,
holler, the band wants to come to the Japan, Southeast Asia, or the band would like to have some offers from you. Then you make the offer and go to the next level.
Got it.
Right? Obviously now again, when say I get a lot of emails, right, from agents for smaller bands right now, not the A-listers, but still there is inquiries that we are coming to the that side of the world. Would you be interested? And many bands they don't have following in India right now. So that is another point. Now that is the most important point. Okay, abhi intent hai band ka, but will that band or artist work in India or not? And we also get a sense of what their offer level would be like, because you see what level of venues they are playing in the UK or in Europe or in US. Home state में कितना billing मिल रहा है festival में, कौन सा line में है?
That's what they are looking at, no?
No, that we also look at.
Acha, you guys also. That's deep homework.
Yeah, I mean, we see what level of venues they're selling, how much they're selling, are they selling out? And बाहर में तो Ticketmaster, if you go, there's charts, no? You can see कितना sale हो रहा है.
Yeah, I don't know how much is that always accurate or.
No, it's accurate. No, some venues have seat based, right?
So
it will be like 70, and I can see the average ticket
the capacity price. And this,
So I can, if I can make out what the bands are grossing each night in their domestic touring, मतलब अपने home ground में per night कितना वो बना रहा है gross. Then I can make my idea with my formula. I have my formulas.
Nice.
How much they're getting paid each night.
Secret recipe. Amarjeet ki secret recipe.
No, this is like, common homework, basic homework. How much they're making each night there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, uske hisab se, if I think, okay, chalo 2000, now this is my expertise or our expertise. After looking at all the charts and everything, okay, this band will sell 2,000 tickets in India, in Bangalore, say.
Okay.
And other cities, 1,500. So total kitna ho gaya? 5,000 they'll sell in India. How much should be my offer to them?
Right.
And if it's in the level of what they're making per night, say, gross, and then obviously I'll do my formula and say net, itna in hand aa raha hai unko. Then, and my offer is like with reverse P&L, malab I will say, see how many people are coming and their potential revenue, and then I will minus all my cost.
Got it.
And artist fee कितना बचता है वो और ये अगर similar है थोड़ा आसपास है तो I'll put in an offer.
Nice.
कि whenever your plans are. पहले तो या तो they send the inquiry कि we are planning to come. कुछ होगा क्या? Then I will do the same exercise.
Right.
And I'll say होगा but यही मिलेगा. This thing. Or if I want the band myself, which the bands I'm chasing, for example, I'll keep sending the offers, right? Right. I can give this much, bolega, nahi bro, like whatever. Then I'll rework it and make
it. The moment their intent changes or your offer matches what they have, and then it'll work.
Or sometimes if the intent is very strong, they also come at like very lower,
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, not lower, malab, they're not making much money. See, touring is very expensive.
Absolutely.
So I also understand what artists, I mean, they have to pay their crew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's common knowledge, right? They have to pay their crew, they have to pay for their per DM.
Yeah. Karan told us in detail about this.
So they have to hire crew. Okay. Ab crew will get, मतलब अच्छा crew चाहिए तो it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Famous sound engineer चाहिए, more expensive, right?
Absolutely.
So they have to fly in.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, it's very costly touring. Yeah. So we also understand ki, there sometimes band lose money coming to India, but intent is there.
Right.
It's fair, na? I'm not forcing them to come.
Yeah.
मैं बोलो देखो भाई, and we do a lot of bonus models also. So what bonus model is, if they sell more tickets then they get a good share of it. So it's fair, right?
Yeah.
If you want to come to India, I'm not forcing you. You come on this minimum guarantee, मतलब एक flat minimum आपको मिलेगा. If you sell 1 ticket, 10 ticket, इतना तो आपको मिलेगा ही. But if you're losing money on it, but it's your call. We are not forcing you to. You're coming. But if you sell more tickets,
then you can make it back in, and then some maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we understand it's very expensive. So you cannot obviously give a offer which may be like very.
Yeah, obviously too
offensive,
low. Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Offensive, insulting.
So as a minimum.
But do you see this changing? Like, because the whole the problem of that we're facing right now is of this cost problem that is there. Do you see it getting better, or rather, I think I should ask you: do you see this whole thing becoming feasible to organize, and then the offers that you bring them, and more people are kind of saying yes and coming in?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
It's changing. That's why we're doing so many shows.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
and everyone is doing. Obviously, there are here and there where it will go wrong.
Yeah, that's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's part of the journey. But then you use your expertise to minimize that, right?
Nice.
So it is changing. Like you said, see, sales. Agar mere ko, like, if I'm getting the sales I want for the show to happen, and every I mean, it just depend on the salesman. Like, people are coming out and supporting that act, or how many people are coming out easily. It's doable, and it's happening also.
It was really sad to see Smashing Pumpkins not make it here.
Yeah.
Man.
So you know the reason, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was but it's sad, but it's the music business after all.
Yeah.
They
will. I mean, look, even if they'll not come and play to like 1,000 people, Smashing won't come.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for
doesn't make sense
for them to come
for
here,
anyone.
Like, yeah,
for
exactly.
the promoter, for the band. Agar nahi
even
hua,
for
to
the fans.
Yeah.
Like,
nahi hua to nahi hua. ठीक है.
ठीक कोई बात नहीं.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right?
But there are bands who can bring a lot of like good numbers, and we are ready to offer whatever they're getting paid outside. Right. Sometimes it's ulta also. Some artists can bring. I mean, very rare.
Right.
It's an anomaly. India is an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like, some bands are there who are not famous in their home country but famous here. Some.
Yeah.
Very rare.
There. I know what
exactly.
you're saying. Yeah.
Getting my point?
I get it, yeah.
So, we are ready. See,
nice.
It's fair. Like, the how, like, आप जितना sale करोगे, आप जितना pull कर पाओगे, उसी हिसाब से offer मिलेगा आपको. That's it.
Yeah, that's
अगर आपका हो रहा है इसमें, आ जाओ. नहीं हो रहा है तो fine. हम bonus भी दे देंगे हम. To,
get them the...
Yes. Bonus भी हम लोग like, but I mean, it's all business. Yeah, it has to be fair. It has to be transparent. Now, many bands, many management, they ask for like sales report every week, ticket reports, and we share. Like, it's all transparent.
Because you guys have the dashboard, the back end, everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Nice. I mean, no, even if you're a promoter, you will get the back end from your partner. Even ticketing partner, वो आपको मिल जाएगा.
अच्छा.
That you have to anyway, like, bands keep these days, all agents and management, they ask for the ticket sales. They will not ask for dashboard and all.
Right. Yeah. But they just need the basic proof.
I mean, they will. They also want to maybe gauge the market and keep looking for like how many sales have happened, and we are very transparent. Nice. We share that report every week.
What do you think the role of promotion is when you're putting an event out there? Do you think it's like you've said that the popularity of the artist obviously matters?
Yeah.
But do you think that promotion plays a part in either amplifying it, making it or breaking it, or in what capacity does promotion come in?
That's a very interesting question. It has an interesting answer. For the type of acts we do, which is niche and cult, you don't need it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
When you're saying promotion, I mean print and hoardings and radio and all that. We don't need it at all.
Even social media.
Social media is something for awareness, I would say.
Okay.
Awareness, मतलब this band is coming. मुझे पता नहीं था. मेरा favorite band है. But I saw on social media. That we do anyway.
Right.
Like a awareness ad or some promo videos, that we'll do.
Okay.
But you don't need active promotion.
Like PR level का promotion.
PR level नहीं चाहिए. Because जो fans है उसको पता ही है. उसने खरीद ही लिया है.
Yeah.
बाकी हम लोग किसी को like see niche में क्या होता है, you cannot convert anyone.
Yeah, correct.
मतलब ये band आ रहा है,
That's a good point, yeah.
ये देखने जाना है क्या? He will not come.
Yeah.
Only people who know Behemoth will come.
That's so
or
true.
people who know Behemoth know that they are coming without any ads.
Yes.
So they've already
और वो अपने बंदों को बता देंगे. They'll spread the news. Yeah.
और जो 10-20% miss हो गया, उसके लिए ads हम लोग like awareness ads चला लेंगे. That's it. Yeah. We are not converting anyone.
Right.
But festivals and all will need, because then festival you are selling an experience. It's just not about the artist. There you can convert. You need this kind of promotion there, not for our kind of acts. That's why it's interesting.
Very cool. Like, I really love this kind of coming back to niche acts is your focus. Nice.
It's fun. I'm telling you, it's fun, and it's very like and people like in all our gigs, people come and thank us for bringing their favorite acts, and it's a very good feeling. Yeah. So
man, so if like events need promotion, music also needs promotion. And I'm very happy to say that this episode is sponsored by Groover. Groover is a music promotion company. They do a lot of really cool things. if you want to amplify the reach of your music, like just like you were saying, that awareness, sometimes it's just about knowing that music is out there. Groover is one of those platforms that really makes it happen.
Cool.
They work with like local promoters, so if I've made a song, I can send it out to through Groover to all of these people, and the people who like your music and resonate with it will pick it up and then push it further onto their platforms, onto playlists, onto blogs, spaces where your music will be heard and discovered. So if you're an artist and you're getting into the scene, you want to get that extra 10-20% of reach your people, you got to check out Groover. The details are going to be in the description below. Head on over there and check it out. So let's have another fun segment.
Yes.
Just rapid fire again.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to describe the audience at a Dash festival. And I'm going to give you the options now.
Okay.
So the first one is rock and roll.
Rebel?
Yeah.
Rebellious?
Yeah. EDM?
Wow. I'm blank. Cool kids, I guess.
Thrash metal?
KVLT.
Pop?
Radio, I think,
Radio.
Songs on the radio.
Yeah,
radio.
Makes sense. DNB?
Underground. Garage.
Death metal?
It's
that, just that. IDM? Intelligent dance music. It's like Fortet and all. Effects to Fortet.
I like Fortet.
Yeah,
I didn't know
really
the
cool,
genre.
No? Yeah, I found out recently.
Intelligent. Yeah, I think intelligent. Yeah. I think intelligent,
Yeah, that's
Fortet,
fair word, yeah.
I really like Fortet.
Yeah, man, seriously.
His solo material.
There is he's got a secret moniker. I don't know if you've seen this. I'll show you afterwards.
Sure.
It's crazy, bro. It's just brackets and some Tamil letters, and it's called what is it called? Dingbats.
Okay.
Yeah, wingdings.
Wingdings.
It's crazy. We made a video on this as well. You guys should check it out. It'll be linked over here. I'll show you. This is really cool if you like Fortet.
Yes.
Yeah. Hip hop.
I think hip hop is like that hood. Hood is the word.
Hood vibe.
Hood.
Yeah, nice. Sahi hai bhai. Bahut hard. Psytrance.
Kasol.
Oh, nice one.
Tosh. Parvati. Psytrance.
Singer-songwriter.
So far sounds. It comes to mind,
nice.
like singer-songwriter.
That's true. That's perfect, man.
So far.
Yeah, nice. Awesome, man. That was fun. I just wanted to know about the Warner investment. First of all, congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
All of you guys. That was a really nice one. I think it came around like 1 year ago.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did that come about?
We were in talks with Warner Music India for quite some time, and they were looking to, invest in a couple of Indian companies who are operating in the live entertainment space.
Right.
And we were like very, kind of the right fit for them. And at the same time, it was the right fit for us because we were looking at some support to scale up.
Nice.
Yeah. And talks, I mean, I think the mindset was always there, what they wanted, what they were looking for in an investment, you know, and what we were looking for, right? Obviously, the support in terms of financial, and the resource and the connects, everything was just,
nice.
it's a strategic investment, right? It's a strategic minority investment, but it came through at a good time. It took some time, like the inner workings, obviously, right?
Naturally.
But it came in a good time, and it helped both our businesses and our businesses for sure. But I mean, we are looking for more in the market, and
Have you guys got any bookings directly through Warner? Have they made anything possible that?
No, not like that.
Like through a network or something?
No, obviously, I mean, they are a label, and you see WMG, the group is one of the big three, globally. And we have many artists, under them, under the group. We have, I mean, not yet, but I think it's all about the network. Yeah. It's all about how we are associated with Warner. That also helps in our profile, right?
Absolutely.
So, to answer your question, not directly, but it has helped us a lot with connects and the SkillBox profile overall. Indirectly, yes.
Nice.
For sure.
Do you have any closing remarks?
I would say thank you. Thanks everyone for, supporting SkillBox, and for coming to our gigs, and for all the feedback that we've gotten. It really helps us improve, and we are learning day by day, right? We are learning one concert at a time. We are all scaling up We want to do bigger tours. We want to do more tours, bigger concerts. And keep the support going. And I see that the live entertainment scene in India in general is also growing, and you are all part of it. And thanks to you guys. If you keep coming to our shows, keep supporting us, then we'll be able to give you more shows, more, and then we can make this, matured entertainment, live entertainment community, and even for the grassroots as well, right? We can invest more in the grassroots. We can invest, help a lot of independent artists in whatever ways we can. The journey has been great so far, and we are at a very exciting point in both our SkillBox business and in live entertainment in the country in general. So it's all upon us to just take it to a different level, like other countries, right? Like Japan or Australia. Absolutely, or US, UK. I think we're going there, and keep supporting us. And Sinusoidal team.
Yes, sir.
And thank you again, Angad, and the team for having me here. It was great. I think this is my first podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a very public person like that, but I think it was fun. Thank you.
Man. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Glad we could be your first one.
Yes.